Hey, free-to-play gang, let's take a look at Reincarnation Tower before it actually drops, right? So this is probably going to be a first look. My account is only like level 20 plus and I'm able to unlock this. So that's what I meant before when I said that this content is probably something that anyone can just get in immediately and it wouldn't be too much of a problem because it's not going to scale off your own stats or anything like that, right? So virtual data acquisition limit 0 out of 10,000. I wonder why this is the case. So each challenge contains a total of 15 floors, deploy randomly obtained as per projections to fight, and it lasts for a total of 14 days if I include today. So the thing is, I've talked to the developers about this and what they said is this may or may not be a recurring event depending on how well it is received. So if you guys enjoy the Reincarnation Tower, make sure to let me know so that I can give them the feedback from the various channels that I have access to, right? So before we get into this, let's take a look at the shop because I'm sure some of you guys are interested to know what we can obtain, and holy crap, this is actually my first time looking at this. Clear 15 to unlock this, clear 12 to unlock this. It does cost currency, but at the same time, you need to beat the floor in order for you to make the purchase. Now the thing is, do you necessarily need to clear 15 floors? I don't think so. I don't think the achievement record is really worth that much. But I think the most important thing is to at least hit floor 12. You need to at least aim to hit floor 12 in order for you to get 2 copies of the Supercell Matrix. Apart from that, I think the rest are not that urgent. I need to find out how much this costs and whether is it possible for you to save up so much currency to buy everything along the way, right? Because I think most importantly is you need to make sure that you get your hands on the SSM. Now let's take a look at some of the missions here. Upgrade 1 rare Esper to tier 2, upgrade 1 epic Esper to tier 2. So okay, so the thing is, they are probably requiring you to use every single kind of Esper. Like they require you to use a rare Esper, they require you to use epic Esper, and especially a legendary Esper as well, because this is going to be part of your missions. And as you can see over here, deploy Li Guang to clear 15th floor, deploy Ira to clear 15th floor, deploy Dahlia and Sander to clear 15th floor. These are very important missions for you to clear. If you do not do this specific mission, you're not going to be able to get this reward. And we all know how valuable these would be, right? So let's take a look at the leaderboard before we begin. Okay, so there are some people who are already at floor 15. What the hell? Okay, so let's start with the challenge, right? So Esper Hood Shop, we have 10 of these currencies. So let's see what we should buy. So we are facing Tang Yun, Hall, and Zhan. So this is actually a pretty good lineup in my opinion. So we need to make sure that we play accordingly. I think what I'm going to do is probably buy a Liao. I think Liao is probably the best choice. Hey, you know what? No, I think Berenice is probably better. And I think I'll just get a Liao as well. So I think these two would be fine. But the thing is, I do feel like we will need more Espers. If not, we might lose, right? So as such, what I'm gonna do is I think I will just use a Bardon. I think a Bardon with Berenice might be a good combo over here. Let's find out, right? So let's just use 3 Espers. Let's see whether this works because it's gonna be, yeah, 3 versus 3. Okay, so let's start. Okay, wow, they start first. Oh my god. Okay, never mind, that's not a problem. Okay, now that Tang Yun is gonna go next, so I'm just gonna eat him up for a bit. Op nom 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 nom. Wow, he almost died. What the hell? Okay, so I'm just gonna shield up and just play it a little bit safer, right? I think playing safe is probably very important here. And oh my god, so many stuns. I think we still have this. Yeah, I think Berenice is definitely a very good pick. But apart from Berenice, I think Bardon might be pretty good, and I think Liao as well, depending on how many Espers we can bring into the fight, right? So if you're only allowed to bring in 3 Espers, then yeah, definitely Liao is gonna be an awesome pick. Alright, round 1 is complete. So we get 10 of these, right? And we also get 5 of these wave fragments, which is used to buy more Espers. So let's see what we unlock on the 2nd floor. Shop refreshed. Okay, so I think the shop refreshes for every single fight that we take. So now we have Bryn, which is pretty awesome if we want to have a little bit more damage. But the thing is, I might actually want to upgrade my Bardon a little bit because I think he might be pretty okay. So that upgrades him to tier 2, right? Pretty awesome. Very cheap in my opinion, right? Just 2 of it to upgrade my Bardon. Okay, so it's still gonna be 3 enemy Espers here, so I think we can definitely just stick with this. I think it should be fine. Okay, so not so much of a problem in my opinion. Okay, so it seems like we get the same currency by clearing every single floor. Maybe. It might increase, who knows. Okay, so let's see what you have now. We still do not have any epics. That is so unfortunate, right? So we can actually spend 2 of this currency to refresh a shop, but I don't think I want to. In fact, I think I'm gonna get the Suhua. Yeah, I think the Suhua is going to be really good to have in advance, right? In case we do get like some other epic or legendary Espers that I think is really well worth the Suhua. Yeah, it seems like we cannot have more than 3 Espers for now. So let's just go ahead with whatever that we have. I think this is perfect. Okay, go ahead and eat the Hall. Nom nom, nice, get a buff. And we're going to use Bardon to use his 3rd skill for some defense buffs as well. So yeah, I think this is a really good combo, right? Yeah, low-key, I think Bardon is really good. So there are a few occasions where one of my allies actually went... Oh, we actually got more currency. One of my allies actually went below 50% HP and his counter attack was really strong. So yeah, I think Bardon's a really good pick. Okay, there you go, tier up, Liao. I think Liao is also pretty good now. And I think I will be okay with just the Espers that I have. Let's just continue. Now it's gonna be 4v4. So we are going to use our Suhua here. Okay, so we're going to buff up and probably going to swallow their DPS, right? Oh, actually, you know what? I should have swallowed their Liao. Oh, man. Oh, rip. Rip. Okay, but never mind, that's not really a problem. Okay, so let's just go for the Lauren here. She has like the dumbest AI ever, right? So let's see whether we can capture how Bardon is useful, right? Because I didn't manage to showcase it earlier. Oh man, I shouldn't have buffed right now. But she would be able to show us just how useful this... Ah, here you go. So there you go, right? Yeah, he's just gonna keep counter-attacking whenever he can. Oh my god, no, not my Baroness. Oh my god. Does she permanently die? I hope not. So far so good. Not extremely difficult. Okay, all our 4 experts are still here, right? So that's still fine. Fabrice is pretty good, but I'm looking for something with a little bit more damage, and I don't think I want to go back to rare experts, right? So we're just gonna, I guess, press on forward. Holy crap, they have an Alice, that's not fair. Oh, dude. Okay, but one thing that I noticed at the top here is a reset button. So reset challenge, this challenge will end instantly and rewards will be calculated. So I'm not actually very sure how many times we can reset, but maybe this will provide us with more information, right? Challenge rules, this mode does not require stamina and participation attempts are not limited. Each challenge contains 15 floors. You can deploy randomly obtained esper projections to fight. You get virtual data and proceed to the next floor upon victory and lose 1 challenger's heart upon failure. Your challenge will end upon completing 15th floor or losing all 5 challengers' hearts, and you will be rewarded with virtual data based on the highest floor you clear. And during a challenge, you can tap the reset button to end the challenge instantly and get corresponding rewards. Now, virtual data that you can obtain is limited. Once it reaches the limit, you can no longer obtain it. So what I think happens over here is you can actually just keep resetting, and you're going to be able to climb the tower again, and that's the whole reason why there is a virtual data acquisition limit over here. So you can just keep doing this over and over and over again until I guess you have enough fun, and then that's about it, right? So since this is just like a testing server account, I'm just going to go ahead and test this out, reset what happens. So cleared level 4 and we got an additional 40 of this currency here. So we can just go back into the challenge, right? Yeah, and then we just start off at the first floor again. So I guess that's basically it. But you know what? Let me take it to the next step. Let's see what happens if we lose, right? Okay, so let's just get like Charmers and all that. Okay, so let's try 1v3 and let's see what happens if we lose. And what I'm interested to know is if you lose and you reset, right? Let's say you have like missing hearts. Does that actually consume your heart? So what I'm trying to say is now that I lost a heart and if I do a reset, would my heart be replenished? So let's figure this out. Your heart is replenished. So you can basically just participate forever. Like you can just do endless runs, right? So at the end of the day, you're going to get 10,000, which means that you're going to buy everything from the shop. You're most likely going to be able to buy everything from the shop, I think, if you can farm out 10,000. But the thing is, you can probably achieve this within a single day as long as you can clear up to the 15th floor. So you can keep retrying to no end. So that's basically it for the Reincarnation Tower. I'm definitely going to put a little bit more emphasis on this. I'm definitely going to play this a little bit more as well on the site. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Derry Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.